Good day, beloveds, and welcome. Welcome to this channel. I am Danny of Natural LID, and on this channel, I talk about things related to enhance our overall quality of life and well-being as a social worker and an aromatherapist. And today, I want to bring you something a little special that I learned, and I wanted to share it with you. And it's called aroma tapping. You may have heard of it, you maybe not. You may have heard of tapping per se. And the first time I heard about it was by a company called the Tapping Solution, Nick Ortner. Okay, where you're actually tapping on meridian points in your body to help you to relax. Well, most recently, um, someone introduced to me the idea of aroma tapping, and I never thought to put the two together. So I want to share with you my aroma tapping technique. And let me share with you a little bit about tapping in case you're not familiar. So again, the first time I learned about tapping was through the Tapping Solution, and I'll leave a link to their website in the description. But just to give you an idea, during a tapping session, you focus on whatever may be causing you stress or discomfort, while at the same time gently tapping with your fingers on specific set of points on the body. Tapping on these points sends calming signals to the brain, letting it know that it is safe to relax. Okay? Through the physical act of tapping on the points while thinking or speaking about your source of distress, you are able to send calming signals to the brain and help yourself get back to feeling more balanced and centered. How wonderful is that? So, tapping is a modality I'm familiar with, but didn't think to put aroma tapping together. And I was introduced to it, and I wanted to share it with you. So, this is the month of April 2023. And here in the US, it is known as Financial Literacy Month. You say, why do I bring that up? I say that because, finances for some, it can be a source of stress. You can be thinking about finances for whatever reason. It might be something that be stressful for you. So perhaps this modality can be a tool that you can use during stressful situations about finances. And I'll leave a link in the description to some financial literacy information. If you haven't seen my video where I'm talking about D-Free Global Foundation, that's one resource that I share with you in relationship to learning about finances. I'll leave a link to in that video. I also talked about another fellow YouTube sister who also talk about finances. Black Women Build Wealth. And if you haven't seen my series on prosperity consciousness blend that I started off 2023 with, I'll leave a link to those videos as well. So with those resources and the tapping solution resources, I'll put in the description. Perhaps this may help you. So to demonstrate the tapping technique that I have incorporated with my aromatherapy, again, going back to the videos I did about prosperity consciousness, I made prosperity consciousness blend, and the recipe for this blend is in the video. So I take my prosperity consciousness blend. For example, I'm going to take a little bit. And this technique, I'm going to rub it in my hands. This technique was introduced to me by a wonderful lady, Renee Hughes of the Aroma Specialist. And so I credit her for introducing this to me and the technique that I'm getting ready to show you, or the routine that I get ready to show you. So I take my prosperity consciousness blend, put it on my hand, and I cup my nose. I'm going to inhale for a count of 5, hold, for a count of five and then release for a count of five. Okay. So we're going to start. Inhale, then release. The release breath is a little bit longer because I'm really trying to get the breath out, release out of my lungs. I'm going to do it again. So I start off with that breath work. Again, I'm inhaling to a count of five, I'm holding five, and then on a count of five, and then I'm releasing all the air, and I'm really pushing in my abdomen to release all the air. So that's one step. And the next step, what I'll do is the aroma tapping. And through this, I can speak out loud or think about something perhaps stressful that I'm trying to release. And I do that using the tapping points. And the link that I give you will share the tapping points with you. But basically, you can see this. You can see the tapping points right here. So again, I'll leave a link to this in the description. So starting off, I would take my right hand and I just simply tap on my right hand. You can speak out loud or think about something that perhaps is causing you stress. And this being Financial Literacy Month, maybe you want to release any idea of lack. You want to release any idea that there is not enough. You want to release any idea that you won't have the resources to do what you need to do and want to do. So maybe that's something for you. Whatever that is for you, it doesn't have to be about finances, whatever is giving you a source of distress. And you're simply tapping. And then you move to, well, I started, this gives you the tapping points. And then I started, then you could do the top of your head. Okay. And I might do this, maybe up to 10 times. And then the next tapping point that I moved to was my eyebrows, as it's listed. So again, you're speaking out loud or thinking about the stuff that's giving you distress. And then you move to the side of your temples. Then you move up on your eye. All the while you have this aroma on your hands. And then under your nose. And then your chin. And then your collarbone. You can do one or both hands. And then also mention under your arm, right below your armpits, pit. So those are some tapping points that you can use to, along with your aromatherapy. Maybe you have a prosperity consciousness blend. Maybe you have a favorite essential oil that you found from any of my videos that I've shared with you about essential oils. And you can take that oil. I have mentioned to you, you can put 1 to 2 drops in your hand and just rub your hands together. So that's one way. You can use a carrier oil to add to the essential oil in your hand and rub together. And I've shared multiple pages of essential oils. If you go to one of my videos where I'm sharing the information sheet with you on how to use the essential oil. So most definitely take note of safety, and using an essential oil with me is always key, right? So after I do my breath work and then I do my tapping, and then what I'll do, then after that, you'll do that for about 2 to 3 times. I'm just checking my notes here. Do that 2 to 3 times. Okay. Just thoughts that may be coming up to help you unplug and release. So you might go through that tapping 2 to 3 times. Okay. And then after you've done your tapping, you may want to look for something inspirational to read, to watch, to help you to put back in what should help to release. In other words, adding something positive to your life, adding positive affirmation to your life, perhaps reading something positive. Again, according to my notes, listening to something positive, right? It can be positive affirmations from someone else or what you've created. During my video of prosperity consciousness blend, I did mention some affirmations. I want to say it was 25 affirmations. Again, I'll leave a link to that video. 25 affirmations. I believe it was video number 5 of the prosperity consciousness. There were 25 affirmations about prosperity that was suggested in the book that I'm sharing the information with you about. So those can be some affirmations, and you can certainly curtail them to your liking. Okay. So I wanted to share this with you today. The idea of aroma tapping, if you haven't already heard of it, hopefully is something that can be beneficial for you to incorporate aromatherapy and a modality to help you to relieve or release anything that you need to relieve or release stress from. And on this channel, you know, I like to share information that's going to help our overall well-being and enhance our quality of life. So hopefully this information was helpful for you. If you're familiar with aroma tapping, if you're familiar with tapping, certainly leave comments below. I appreciate that. And as always, it's a pleasure to serve you. God bless you. I love you. And as I say, let us continue to learn, grow, share together naturally. Until the next video, bye-bye now. Thank you, beloveds, for watching. If you've subscribed to my channel or liked this video or shared it with anyone you think may be interested, I am truly thankful for you. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Again, I thank you. God bless you, and I love you.